Pure consciousness, I gave an example of the light. The light is not attached to my computer. The light is not attached to this body. Light is not attached. Your light, the light in your room is not attached to your body. You go out of the room and you sneak into the room. You will see the light is unbiased. Light is still there. It is unattached. So when it is unattached, so can I live into that state of unattachment? The answer is yes. Can I live into the state of freedom from the delusion? Yes. Can I live into that state which is free from all the religions? Answer is yes. So we have given another name that you are a spiritual person. Spiritual person remains unattached. It has no greed and it lives as if it is the light which does not change. I am pure consciousness. I am pure consciousness. Master goes further. In the next verse he says, Na punyam na papam na sakyam na dukkham. Literally translate. He says, I am not happiness, I am not sorrow, I am not sin, I am not sinner. There is no hell, there is no heaven. Na punyam na papam na sakyam na dukkham. So what he is saying, that my happiness and the sorrow is based on the identification with the object, with the person, with the event, with the situation. Because of the delusion. The light is on, nothing happens to the light. When I switch on the computer is not working. So light is not to blame. Light is not to blame. What is that light? Light is I am. Light of consciousness. Are you getting it? Light is the light of the consciousness. Nothing happens to that consciousness. I am of the nature of consciousness. It is very clear this light is different from the computer, the room, and the articles lying in there. So the entire journey of the Eastern wisdom is to understand the consciousness is real self, and that real self is separate from this body, mind, breath, intellect, thought, feeling, emotion, sensations, jealousy, attachment, everything else. Or in a simple way, we can understand that consciousness, which is unchanging, which is eternal, is different from what is changing. What is changing? Body. What is changing? Mind. What is changing? Thoughts. What is changing? Feeling. You have one feeling today, you have different feeling tomorrow. Or maybe just the next moment. So Master is saying, don't fall into this, idea and the thoughts of that you are a sinner, but provided first condition that you are a seeker. You are a seeker. Say, for example, you are not a seeker, and then I teach you, there is no sin. And the next day you join the session, you have already killed someone. Did you kill someone? Yes, I killed. But why? Because you told me there is no sin. So that should not apply here. That is why our masters have created those verses, cryptic verses. Even if you listen to it, you cannot understand by if the teacher does not teach you. So in the first line he says, na punyam na papam na sakyam na dukkham, no happiness, no sorrow. So we twist this principle for others. Now I'm killing you. So when there is no happiness and sorrow, where is the problem of killing someone? No, no, no. That rule doesn't apply here. I have to be a seeker, and the seeker is receptive. You see, enlightened guy was on the second floor of his house, and the other guy who was a non-seeker who used to twist the principles. So he was walking, and he addressed, hey, enlightened guy, if you are really enlightened, jump from the second floor. Understand, what level of understanding is required. Understand this metaphor. What level of awareness is required? I just remember that metaphor. All the time you are saying that I'm pure consciousness and I'm of the nature of peace and happiness. What the heck you are talking? If you jump from the second floor and nothing happens to you, then I will declare that yes, you are enlightened. People give wrong logic. But where is the wrong logic? It appears very right. You see? It appears very right logically, scientifically also. Not based on the Eastern wisdom. How come based on the scientific or logically? You say that I am pure consciousness. You say that I am all-pervading. You say, then where is the problem of jumping from the second floor? So that enlightened guy standing on the second floor, pay attention, said to their friend at the ground floor, my dear friend, what I said that I am pure consciousness, all-pervading and eternal. So that consciousness is pervading everywhere, and that consciousness is I am. And when it is all-pervading, I don't have a space to jump. Did you understand that? When the light is all-pervading, you switch on the light and you say, light, fall on that corner. It is already falling. There is no other space. When I'm all-pervading consciousness, then I'm already pervading around you, in you. So where is the space to jump? You are looking from the standpoint that I am the body. But I have long back left that identification that I am not the body. Only the body has to jump. I am consciousness. Consciousness cannot jump because it is all pervading. Did you understand that? So this young master replied to those crazy people in the same fitting way. And it is a fact. Consciousness is everywhere. It is all pervading. Where I have to jump. But the guy who is a non-seeker is identifying that person with the body. It is your problem. It is not my problem. So the masters, when they because when you reach to that state of awakening and realization, you continue to live with the body and the mind. But then non-seekers raises a lot of stupid questions, and you have to answer them. Simple way, I'm not identified with anything, any object in the world outside. So there is no delusion. And there is no seeking of pleasure outside. What happens? I live in choiceless awareness. I'm living in mindfulness. Where is the practice of mindfulness? There is no reason. But yes, in the beginning, we have to understand these principles. We have to recognize, we have to realize, we have to practice, and then we reach to that state. and then we have to just think of it. That is the that